Hello everyone, welcome all to Physics with Agenetics. So in this video, we'll discuss about some previous year physics question. 2021 CPET examination physics question. So let's begin. So here is the first question of this session, which is on which of the following levels of hydrogen the spin orbit interaction does not affect? And the options are S level, P level, D level and F level. Let's see what will be its answer. We know for S state the orbital quantum number is 0 and so the orbital angular momentum is also 0. Again we know that the spin orbit coupling is caused due to spin and orbital angular momentum. So here S level does not affect the spin orbit interaction. So our answer will be S level. Then here is the second question, that is the Larmor precessional frequency F of an electron of charge E in a magnetic field is. And the options are 4 pi E by mb, EB by 4 pi m, MB by 4 pi E and EM by 4 pi B. And here our answer will be EB by 4 pi m. Then Planck's radiation law can account for the energy distribution in the spectrum of blackbody radiation in the and the options are low wavelength region of the blackbody radiation spectrum, high wavelength region of the blackbody radiation spectrum, entire wavelength region of the blackbody radiation spectrum, and none of these. And our answer will be entire wavelength region of the blackbody radiation spectrum. Then the fourth question is, what is the kinetic energy T of the photoelectron from the K cell of an atom if Ek is K ionization energy? And here nu is the frequency of photon. And the options are T is equal to h nu plus Ek, T is equal to h nu minus Ek, T is equal to root over of h square nu square minus Ek square, and the fourth option is T is equal to h square nu square plus Ek square whole root over. So let's see what will be its answer. And we know that for photoelectric effect h nu is equal to h nu naught plus kinetic energy, where h nu naught is the work function of the photon and represented as phi. We know that work function is the ionization energy that is required to remove the electron, and here it has been given in the question that phi is equal to Ek. So we can write it as h nu is equal to Ek plus T, and so our T will be h nu minus Ek. So the answer will be T is equal to h nu minus Ek. Then in quantum scattering, the incident photon loses maximum energy to the electron when a photon is scattered at, and the options are 0 degree, 45 degree, 90 degree and 180 degree. So let's see. We know that quantum effect equation, that is lambda dex minus lambda is equal to h by mc 1 minus cos theta, and the quantum scattering would be maximum when the cos theta would be minimum, and we know that cos 180 degree is equal to minus 1, which is the minimum value, and here lambda dex minus lambda will become 2h by mc, which is maximum. So the answer will be 180 degree. Then which one of the following pairs of phenomenon illustrates the particle aspect of wave-particle duality? And the options are quantum effect and Bragg's effect, photoelectric effect and quantum effect and Pauli's principle, photoelectric effect and Bragg's law. And we know the answer is photoelectric effect and quantum effect. Then the duration of radar pulse is 10 to the power minus 6 second. The uncertainty in its energy would be, and the options are 0, 1.05 into 10 to the power minus 35 joule, 1.05 into 10 to the power minus 21 joule, and 1.05 into 10 to the power minus 28 joule. So let's see what will be its answer. We know that uncertainty in energy and time, that is delta E dot delta T, is greater than or equal to h cut by 2. And in the question it is given that delta T is equal to 10 to the power minus 6 seconds. So our delta E would be 1.05 into 10 to the power minus 28 joule. Then the energy in a particle in a box are given by, and the options are continuous energy spectrum, n square pi square h cot square by 2 ml square, pi square h cot square by 2 ml square n square, and n h cot by 2 pi. And we know the formula of energy in a particle in a box is given by n square pi square h cot square by 2 ml square. Then which of the following wave functions can be solution to Schrodinger's equation for all values of x? And the options are psi is equal to a sec x, psi equal to a tan x, psi equal to a e to the power x square, and psi equal to a e to the power minus x square. So our option D will be the correct answer. And we know that the condition for wave functions are wave function must be continuous and single valued. The first partial derivative of the wave function must be continuous and the wave functions must be normalized. And here we can see that psi is equal to e to the power minus x square satisfies all the conditions. So the answer will be psi is equal to e to the power minus x square. Then the last question of this session is which of the following operator is linear, and the options are C u is equal to u square, d u is equal to du by dx, eu is equal to 1 by u, and none of these. We know the condition for a linear operator is f of x plus y is equal to f of x plus f of y, and f of ax is equal to a f of x. Here the operator d means d psi by dx, so the df by dx, so the answer will be d over u is equal to du by dx. So I hope you all enjoyed this session. So for more, please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you.